Let's get this sports podcast party started, all right?
The J-Reels Podcast.
You have history in the making where Caitlin Clark, the guard from Iowa, who was just 8 points shy of Kelsey Plum's all-time scoring record for a college career, the former Husky who's now a member of the Las Vegas Aces. And I believe Michigan is coming into Iowa to what will be a historic moment. Now, I found out about this yesterday, knowing that the game is going to take place tonight. She's 8 points away. I couldn't even tell you the total amount of points Kelsey Plum scored throughout her college career. So that just goes to show you how much it's off my radar. But I'm going to give her due and give her daps. Obviously, with last year, the whole situation with Iowa and LSU and how that all unfolded and them coming short of winning a championship. And now Iowa is going to be front and center in the college basketball news cycle when she breaks the record. She's averaging 32 a game. She'll probably get it in the first quarter. So for Caitlin Clark, I know that's going to be a big moment for her, big moment for women's college basketball as it continues to progress here and be part of our consciousness, which is fantastic. So I'm sure on Monday, we'll see how that will shape up. And for her to achieve that, which I think she will tonight, barring just a crazy injury, if she turns an ankle or has to go out of the lineup for whatever the reason. So I just thought to throw in my 2 cents on that. And then the other thing is too, is she the type of player, when we think about college players and the history of women's college basketball, and we could go through them all, whether your name is Tamika Catchings, Rebecca Lobo, Sue Bird, Cheryl Swoops, does she belong in that pantheon of those aforementioned greats? Now, I guess we could talk about her prowess during the regular season, considering she's going to be the all-time scorer. And I understand Kelsey Plum, you also have to throw her there in the mix as one that maybe belongs in that upper echelon or that elite women's college basketball player. Now, listen, I have not watched a ton of Iowa games. Hand raised high in the air. I'm not going to sit here and be the women's college basketball expert, but it does bring up an interesting debate on whether or not she belongs in that pantheon of those players. I guess to me, first and foremost, she would have to win a championship because all those other players before her did. Even Shamika Holtzclaw, that's another one that I didn't mention, and I'm sure there's a few others. If I forgot, my apologies. But for Caitlin Clark to be in that discussion, to be in that company, she has to win a title this year. Even with her breaking the record, you would think tonight as being the greatest, at least regular season college basketball player of all time. But if she wants to be put up there amongst those greats, she has to win a title, in my humble opinion.